Hello, Kriksis here and welcome everyone to this week's video. This is going to be this cozy, calm swatching video and also painting video. I will do illustrations together, and because the last video which I was doing, it was studio vlog, and if you haven't seen it, by the way, after this video go check it out. But yeah, usually studio vlogs take a lot of time and energy to make and edit, and because I was editing last video for several days I know I'm quite slow, but also I had like 10-hour footage up there, so I decided the next video I will film, it will be super calm, cozy and easy to edit. So here we are with the colors and swatching video. I got in touch with the Deep Light company, which is based in Latvia, which is my home country. They are creating these beautiful handmade watercolors, and I have done video before about these paints, and I actually have a swatch with these paints up here as well, in case if you're wondering what colors I had before. And as you know, I don't usually do a lot of paintings with watercolors, but this year one of my goals is to change that and kind of experiment a little bit more. Maybe not use it only watercolors, play with different mediums and try to integrate them. And I kind of have love and hate relationship with watercolors, if I could say so. And in a way I love that they are transparent, and at the same time it gives me a lot of trouble. So yeah, this is what I'm going to tackle. But yeah, enough of my rambling. I'm here to swatch the newest colors I got, and they contacted me, or I contacted them. Yeah, I just wanted to mention that Natasha Newton posted a video mentioning their paints, and she was also saying like, can she send some more paint for me to try? And I was like, okay, if you wish. And also I wanted to send something a little extra to them, so I actually sent them a little surprise from my Etsy store, kind of a little bit of my illustrations and stickers, so I hope they will be happy to receive them super soon as well. And yeah, these are the colors I picked. It's kind of like a limited color palette. We have lapis lazuli, which is the paint I never had lapis lazuli. It's quite expensive pigment, and I think it's the closest one which I like from the colors I'm looking for, because I really want to have this kind of moody, muted, light blue, and I felt this could be it, but I will see it in the swatch. And then yeah, I have lapis ashes from Wallis and Seymour paint, and yeah, okay, maybe I should start swatching, and then I will tell which color is which. I have like this mini sheet of paper, and yeah, I will swatch over there. But first let's grab a sip of drink of your choice. Cheers, by the way, to everyone. I can share the recipe for this drink. Okay, you know what? While I will wake up all the paints, because they are handmade and they need to have water before, I will talk a little bit about the tea recipe, just in case if you were wondering what I'm drinking today. I'm drinking Red Bush as usual. Red Bush is the classic tea for me. This time I kind of steeped it a little bit. I added 2 tea bags of Red Bush, about half of the size of the mug, and I added a little bit of honey, and afterwards I kind of let it steep in for like 3 minutes or so. Meanwhile, I heated up milk a little bit, and then I added milk on top, and then I added cinnamon. And it just, it tastes like I'm in a coffee shop and there is like this specialty drink of the week or something. Okay, so I just put dots for all of the paints except these 4. I received 7 dot cards as like extra, and these 2 repeat, prickly pear, and I also like forget me not. I also have another one up here, which is the same one. So I actually decided what I will do, and the gold ochre I have it in here, which is like full half pan. So what I will do for these 4 paints, 4 dot paints, if you are one of my Patreons, and if you want to get one of these, just let me know in the comments, and next time I will send something to you. Either if you're in higher tier, I will send it together with the print reward, or if you buy something from my store, I will just include it in. And yeah, if you want to have like specific color, let me know in comments. I just thought I don't want to keep them because I already have these colors. So yeah, that's why I will not swatch them. I will start with the paints I chose, and I will talk a little bit why I chose specifically these paints. And yeah, I hope you're excited. So the first color is lapis lazuli, which is considered to be quite expensive pigment. But I didn't choose it because it was expensive. I chose it because I was really curious about this color, and I really loved the lapis ashes color from Wallis and Seymour, and I really love these kind of pale blue gray colors, and I felt this could be it. So let's see if this is the color I'm looking for or not. I hope it is. One of the owners of this brand told me that it has a little bit of like extra texture and granulation. So, oh wow, oh this is the color I was looking for. Oh, so I'm really happy. So they have like 2 lapis lazuli paints, and one is from Baikal, and the another one is from Afghanistan. And from Baikal, it's much more muted, and Afghanistan, it's much more, how do you say it, brighter. So yeah, I chose a little bit more muted one and moody one because I just really wanted to get like the color as close as I was imagining it. And this is, yeah, I really love this color. I will use it for skies, and oh, it's beautiful. I think it will, I will put a little bit more paint afterwards because I think I need to wait a little bit more for this paint to wake up. But it's beautiful muted blue color. So the next color I chose is green earth. I tried to pick the colors that would inspire me for the future work, and I really want to paint birds with watercolors. I felt like these colors could be great for bird painting. Yes. So this is usually the green earth is considered to be quite transparent pigment, and it does look quite transparent. I really like how earthy it looks. These will not be like precise swatches. I will just improvise, but I added like small pencil marks just in case. So the next color is called a light yellow ochre, and I do have gold ochre from them, and it's quite rich ochre, and I hope that this could be a little bit lighter and a little bit more moodier. And this is from their cave art set. Yeah, so I was just really curious about how this could look. So that's why I decided to ask for this paint. It was really hard to kind of pick my 8 colors, which I would love to have. And honestly, I feel really grateful and happy that they decided to send me a little bit more watercolors. It also made me feel a little bit guilty of not using enough of my old watercolors, so that's why I'm trying to kind of also get back to watercolors and use more of what I have. But I couldn't not accept this offer of getting these paints and try a little bit more of their colors. They have such a beautiful range. I will link the website down below so you can see as well. This is light yellow ochre, and it is quite different than the gold ochre. It's much more muted, and I would say like it looks a little bit chalkier as well, so you can kind of see the difference already. But I think I will go the second round. Maybe they're not. I think they might be a little bit stronger afterwards, so I might add a little bit paint on top. Okay, so the next one, I really wanted to have raw sienna because, as you know, I really love raw sienna color in general. And although I have so many like raw siennas from different brands, I really wanted to have this one from their brand because I really want to have some of my illustrations done only with deep light paints, and I felt this could be a nice color to have also in the set I have. I really love raw siennas. It's just like, it's such a beautiful color. And it looks like it's granulating already, which is really exciting. I feel raw sienna is a little bit more opaque as well, if I could say it like that. Okay, let's move on to the second row. We have 4 more colors to swatch. And okay, let's go from this side. So this is really interesting. So this is called gray ochre, and I didn't know that there's like such a thing as gray ochre, and apparently this is the darkest ochre of all the ochres in the ochre family, and I didn't know that, so I was like so intrigued. This is also from Cave Art set, and I really wanted to get this color, and wow, it's almost like black. Okay, wow, this is really interesting. I think Natasha would love this color. Natasha Newton. If you are watching this, I think you might love this color. It's such a beautiful tone. And yeah, it feels a little bit like black in the beginning, but then it kind of starts to dry a little bit and it feels more like warm. Really interesting color. As you heard I said, and I didn't know that there is gray ochre at all, so this was like a true surprise for me, and I just really wanted to have this color in my collection, and I felt this could be really interesting next to the light yellow ochre and also with golden ochre. Okay, just a small mistake. You didn't have anything. Okay, so the next color is called Slate, and it's slate gray. I also wanted to have this lighter gray for skies, and kind of also I was hoping to have this misty blue color in watercolor paints, and I felt if lapis lazuli will not do the thing I wanted it to do, maybe this slate color would be replacement. And oh wow, this is like cooler gray. Okay, this is different, definitely different, and I'm happy that there are such a variety and I didn't pick 2 similar colors. Well, maybe like these 2 are quite similar, but they're still different, so it's always nice to pick the colors that kind of change, like they're not the same and you can use them for different purposes. So yeah, this is the slate gray. Super neutral color as well. It's much more like cooler gray, I would say. The next color, oh, this is interesting. I will show you. Maybe, can I zoom in? Wait, I will zoom in a little bit. Can you see it? It's like I put a drop and there's like these yellow particles kind of sitting on top. It's really interesting. I didn't expect it. It's such an interesting effect when it's like reactivated. It's like giving the impression like mix me now and then you will get the color. This is color called partridge, which is the name of a bird, and this is from their bird set. So I was like checking all the colors they have, and I was like going through their sets, and they have so many different beautiful handmade sets. And I saw this partridge color up there, and I felt like this could be really interesting color to have. So I was like, can I have like this one color from that bird set? And yeah, so here it is. Oh wow. There's like this kind of yellow tone, yellow speckles coming. I don't know if it was intentional. It looks really interesting. Wow, it's like violety, brownish yellow or something like that. I don't know how to explain this color. It's really interesting. I would love to swatch it like in bigger size and see how it would look. Because yeah, I didn't expect this color to look like that. There's so many like yellow kind of like separation going on, and just like immediately started to granulate as well. This is really interesting color. Perfect color for some of the bird paintings I have in mind for the future. I think I will change the butter. This whole butter now, it's with yellow dots. So I should like put it on the side. I will zoom in afterwards and show you all the colors. The last color I chose is light amber. They have a amber trio set on their website. They have burnt amber, light amber, and what was the third one? There was the third one as well. But yeah, I felt like the light amber could be really beautiful color to have. And I know you can mix your own browns. You don't need to have like this specific brown color, but I just thought it could be like handy color to have. And yeah, I just love browns and muted tones and earthy tones. So this is like kind of earthy set, I would say. And yeah, I had like so much fun choosing the colors, and I'm really happy how they look. I might add a little bit of paint for the first three. I think they weren't waking up fast enough, and yeah, I will just put some paint on top. Okay, let's try the dot cards as well and just see how they look. Okay, let's start with prickly pear. Oh wow, such a dark tone. But there's like some pink inside. Really interesting. Prickly pear. Sounds like imaginary color. Okay, then we have Masha's green, which I think is something like green gold tone or something like that. It looks like that. It looks like green gold. Oh yeah, it's green gold. I actually don't enjoy this kind of color. I thought I would, but I don't have it in my work that much, and yeah, I think it's too bright for me. And I like the slight yellow tone. yeah, it's something a little bit out of the colors I enjoy. It feels more like brighter, and yeah, I enjoy more muted tones. I think I will also give the Marshes green away because I think I will not even have it as a dot card. It's not my kind of color. And the last I will swatch is called Cloudberry. Oh wow, this is really warm yellow tone. So these are all the colors, and what I will do, I will wait for the paints to dry and I will write all the names and zoom in for you a little bit so you can see how they look in close-up. And I also want to paint a little card, like a bird card. I already did some sketch before, and this is a barn swallow and just like a girl on front. I'm not sure if this will be 100% watercolor paint only work, because I might add some mediums on top or maybe pencils. But yeah, this is like, wait, can I move this one? So this is how the illustration is approximately looking. I think I want to participate in Natasha Newton drawing challenge. In one of the prompts there is woodland bird. So this will be the woodland bird artwork. And yeah, I will possibly do speed painting for you, because otherwise the video will be super long. So yeah, I will just show you the quick speeded up version.
You showed me your affection, but I was looking for perfection. So I moved on and on and on to someone new, as if no one knew what I was going through. I know you think I'm just pretending, and that I can't rewrite the ending. But to move on and on and on to someone new isn't how you find the one that I am through with playing games. You are not just a flavor of the day. Sure that if I just kept moving on and on and on to someone new, I would have never understood that I had you who gave it all. You're not just a flavor of the day. So I'll throw another log on the fire. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn.
Okay, so I finally finished this artwork. Honestly, I am so happy how it looks. The one thing I regret in a way is I picked kind of like a thank you card, and there is like this folding part, and I was thinking I will do this as a card, but honestly I don't want to fold it, so it will be just flat, but there is like this folding line across the artwork, and in a way I wished it wasn't there, but at the same time this was unexpected and I didn't know that it will turn so great. I have been spending 2 days for this artwork, even though I speeded up for you a little bit. So I used also one Wallis & Seymour color, which is for this part, and this is natural iron clay ochre rhodstone. It's beautiful color, and I also used 2 colors I have from my deep light collection, and this is meadow green and juniper shadow. And yeah, this bird is done with gray ochre, and yeah I decided to add pencils on top because I can't help but to use mixed media. This is how I work, this is how I feel, and I really want to add things on top. It's really hard for me to just work with one medium, so I think I really want to do more watercolors. I think I have been talking about this for a long time, and I really like pencils with watercolors. So there are a lot of pencil marks on top, but I really love how it kind of intertwines and look together. I also use this masking marker for some of the kind of foliage parts and a little bit for the trees, and kind of I did some layering up there as well. And even though I needed to wait and be patient to add several layers on top, I really love how it looks. I already have inspiration for the Patreon physical rewards. If you know, I'm doing every single month, I'm sending exclusive prints to my Patreons who are in Curious Foxes tier. And I have already like composition in mind with a girl and a bird, and I want to make it into artwork and do kind of another piece. I also want to show you, these are the colors I swatched. I really love lapis lazuli, but I didn't use this paint for the artwork because I didn't want to overcrowd it with a lot of different colors. I feel green art is really interesting, but it's kind of a lot more transparent than I thought it will be. And I really love the grey ochre. Honestly, one of my favorites from all the colors I got. Also really lovely slate color. I used the slate color for the skies for this piece, and I really love how this color looks for the sky. I think it's the perfect cloudy day sky color. And also there is a partridge color, which is really interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about it. In the beginning I was really happy about it. I swatched it and there were like some kind of sprinkles of yellow color, and when I was writing things down, I was erasing some of the pencil marks, I grabbed this part and I accidentally like smudged it a little bit, and I got like yellow fingers, and it felt like this yellow kind of dots, this is like a pigment. So I'm not sure how this is how it's supposed to be or not, and I just need to work with this color a little bit more to see how I like it. And honestly, prickly pear is really interesting color. I feel it's kind kind of I enjoy it and not really at the same time, because there's like slight kind of pinky tones inside, but it's kind of mixed with green, and there's like red and green. It's kind of like complementary colors. I feel that's why they are making this beautiful kind of muted green dark tone. But yeah, there's like undertones. I kind of enjoyed it. I used it a little bit in the artwork over there and over there. And yeah, I hope you did enjoy watching this video and find it calm and cozy. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps my channel to grow. And if you want, share this video to your friends or anyone who likes to see new watercolors and process and behind the scenes of illustration. Join my Patreon if you want to support me. Check my Etsy store. And thank you so much to my lovely Patreons who are supporting me over there every single month, and they are the backbone of my art business, and I really appreciate them. So if you stayed till the end of this video, please write prickly pear in the comments so I will know that you stayed till the end and you enjoyed the video. Okay. Have a good day, evening, morning, wherever you are, and see you next time. Okay. Bye!